Hey guys, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome. And if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be testing out the new Too Faced Teddy Bear palette. So this is what she looks like. So I did do two different eye looks on each side. So if you guys want to see exactly how I got these two looks and my final thoughts on everything, then go ahead and keep on watching. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be testing out the new Too Faced Teddy Bear palette. So I'm really excited to try this out. So this does retail for $45. And with purchasing this, I did get this bag in the little travel size Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. First thoughts of the palette, you guys, it is fairly small. I do really like the packaging though, because I think it is like magnetized and it does have a really, really nice mirror. But here's what all the shades look like. So it's giving me like pinky vibes. I wouldn't say this is like a neutral brownie palette. I would say this is more on the pink side. Let's go ahead and try it out. So I am going to do two different looks. I'm going to do one look on this side and then one look on the other eye, just to kind of show you guys there's some versatility with this palette. As always, I'm going to take my CoverGirl Undercover Concealer and I'm just going to prime one lid for now. Just going to go ahead and blend that all over the lid. For some reason, when I look at this palette, I think of the Huda Beauty, the Naughty Nudes, which I don't own that palette, but just from like looking at it online and stuff, they kind of do look similar. As always, I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder just to set down my lids. So let's go ahead and start with look number one. So now what I am noticing with this palette is this shade right here and then this shade. They are very, very similar, you guys. One has a pink undertone, one is more of like a cream undertone, but they are super similar. So I'm first going to jump in with this pink shade right here. So this shade is called Gilda Bear. So I'm just going to start placing this a little above my crease. And for that, I'm going to use a JH32 brush. It is a bigger blending brush. So first two dips, it is very pigmented. And it actually does feel really buttery on the eye. So I'm just going to continue to build this up to the intensity that I want. Now I'm just going to spend some time blending this up towards my brow bone, but not too far up. So next I'm going to take this shade right here called the Snuggle Is Real. And I'm just going to blend this a little more into the crease. So now this shade is kind of more of like an orangey undertone. But I was even thinking, you guys, that this shade could be used for like a blush because the size of it is a lot bigger than the others. So first off, you guys, these colors are blending in together very, very nicely. I'm going to go back into the first pink shade. Just apply some more of that. So I hope I'm reading these right, you guys. So I'm guessing that the bottom row on the back is the top row and then vice versa. I hope so. I'm really not sure. So now we're going to go in for our outer V color. And this one is in the shade For Real. So this one right here. For that, I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to use the Morphe M433 brush. So this is more of a like flat blending brush. Really nice for the outer V. So let's go ahead and start packing this along the outer V. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep on packing this till I can deepen it up. And I'm just going to start blending that shade right through the crease. I feel like it's really hard to see contrast with the shades that I've used because I feel like they all like kind of blend together into one shade. So I guess we are almost done with this side. We're going to go ahead and add some shimmer. So for shimmer, I'm going to grab this shade right here and I'm pretty sure this is called Lace Teddy. So it is like pink, but it does have reflects of white in it. Hope I'm naming these shades right, you guys. I'm actually really not sure myself. So I'm just going to apply this on about 1/2 of the lid. So it doesn't seem to be applying too well with a brush. So I'm just going to grab a different flat brush and see if maybe I can get it to apply a little bit better. Okay, there we go. This brush picked up a lot better. So at first I was using more of just a flat, like a super flat brush, but this has like some movement to it. It's not so stiff. So it did apply a lot better with this brush. So now I'm going to take this shade right here. I think it's called Pressed Pause. Like again, you guys, I'm really not sure at all. But this is like more of like a lighter pink from the one that we just used. And I'm just going to go right over top of that other shimmer shade. Just to maybe see if we can lighten it up a little bit. Now that shimmer shade is really pretty. And it definitely lightened it up quite a bit. And then I'm going to take this cream shade right here on the end. And I'm going to put this right under my brow. So let's go ahead and move on to the other side. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to prime and then I'll be right back. So I'm not even going to say the names anymore, you guys, because I just really don't know and I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm going to take this shade right here. So I'm using all the same brushes we used for the other side. Once again, just going to blend that right up above the crease. So this shade is actually very, very pigmented. And I'm pretty much going to follow the same steps that we did on this side. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here. So this is kind of like a dark plummy shade. And I'm going to blend this right into the crease. So I'm really liking this so far, you guys. I think it looks beautiful. It's definitely more on like the brown side. And then I'm going to take this deepest shade right here. This is kind of like a deep purplish brown. And same thing as the other side. I'm just going to pack this along the outer V and then blend it right into the crease. So I'm going to go back into this shade right here and just make sure everything is nicely blended. So I'm going to take this shade right here and put that right under my brow. So now for the lid, I'm going to take this shade right here. So this is like gold, but it does have like white reflex in it. And I'm going to apply this on about 1/2 of my lid. So this shade is definitely really messy, but it is so gorgeous. And it does apply really nicely. So this is definitely like a foily shade, but it looks so beautiful, you guys. Even though it made like a complete mess, it looks so pretty. So we're quickly going to do the bottom waterline, and then I'm going to go off camera and then come back and kind of tell you guys what I thought about everything. So I'm first going to go back into the pink shade. I'm just going to keep this really close to the lower lash line. Then to blend it out, I'm going to take this shade right here. So for the other side, I'm going to grab this shade right here. Same thing, keeping that really close to the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take this shade to blend it out. Alright guys, so I'm going to jump off camera, do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and here is the finished look. I will give you a close-up. So final rating and opinions on the new Too Faced Teddy Bear palette. You guys, I would give this 9 out of 10 stars. I do think it's really, really pretty. The one thing that bugs me is the back and the names. I just really wasn't able to tell like which shade was which name. And I think that's a little bit confusing for me. And then also there is only 4 shimmer shades, you guys. But there's 2 golds, which almost look the exact same. And then there's also 2 pinks that almost look the exact same as well. But other than that, everything seemed to blend out pretty well. The colors were very, very pigmented. Another thing, the colors, I almost felt like just kind of blended into one another. Like there wasn't really much contrast, but that could have been just me using the wrong shades together. But yeah, other than that, I really like the packaging. I think it's super cute. It's like super heavy duty. And then like I said again, it does magnetize shut, so it's really, really nice. But yeah, other than that, I really did love how both eye looks came out. Of course, I would definitely prefer this side because I just love more like neutral mauve tones. Which side do you guys like best? And let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys are wondering what I have on my lips, I have the Wet n Wild Gel Pout Lip Liner in the shade Never Petal Down. And then I also have the, this is the Revlon lipstick in the shade Bare Affair. And for lip gloss, I have the Milani Ludicrous Lip Gloss in the shade Teen Spirit. And I actually really like all 3 of these paired together. It's not like too overbearingly pink, but it's like a subtle pink. But yeah, if there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. So I did get the new Essence palettes. I got the Disney Princess Snow White and I also got the Disney Princess Ariel. Those videos will be coming up soon. And I also got a ton of new makeup. I'm going to try to film like a lot of videos like within the next couple days and then have them out like by next week. So if you see my channel blowing up with videos on top of videos, that's probably why, because I just want to kind of film these videos and get all this new makeup out. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and I'll see you next time.